霧の艦隊早期艦ヤマト出撃します。みんな遅れないでね。
Hello and welcome. Today we are in the Tier 10 Japanese battleship, the Yamato. The original Tier 10 battleship. Yeah, there was actually a time where Montana wasn't in the game yet. For those who don't know, Yamato has 460mm caliber guns. They can overmatch 32mm of armor. So we can get penetrating hits on a ship like that Bourgogne from almost any angle. But what I'm more interested in right now is to get the broadside of this Des Moines that is traveling to their flank. Players do this quite often at the start of the match, where they just sail as quickly as they can onto their desired flank. And what that can mean often is that they end up showing broadside to the enemy's center, because the teams usually go to the edges of the map. And this is kind of what we got with this Des Moines. 20,000 salvo, considering that was 5 over penetrations. If we had been a little bit luckier, that could have been a game-ending salvo for that Des Moines. The Bourgogne obviously is not interested in fighting us. I wouldn't be either. In fact, she's actually already closer than I would expect her to be. And hey, we did 11,000 damage. If she had remained on the course she was at first, she would be sunk in a minute or two already. Okay, the question though is, can we push on this flank? Probably not. It's a random battle without cap zones. Well, there are two, but these are cap zones that are rarely actually capped. So we probably won't be able to push. I think the destroyers usually aren't interested in doing that because it puts their ships at risk. Pushing only really happens when one of the enemy flanks collapses. And that just doesn't seem to be happening yet. Especially because they seem to have a druid on that flank. It's one of those annoying destroyers that just shells you from really far away, and when you try to shoot in return, you deal very little damage. Quite often you just miss. Ooh, hello Alsace. You have nice 32mm of armor too. Oh, I took 11k in return. Not good. Well, we did a little bit more to him. But I did take a bit too much damage there. I think I have to turn around and start traveling in the opposite direction too. Because if I look at the minimap, that's exactly what the rest of my team is doing. And honestly, trying to do something on my own here might not be the best choice. Ooh, maybe we can catch the Wisconsin off guard. I don't think she expects a salvo from this far. Although, actually hitting it on a fast ship like the Wisconsin is pretty difficult. The main worry I have right now is that if I remain here, the droid is gonna pick me as a target, and maybe the Des Moines can start lobbing shells at me from behind an island. That just isn't something you can really punish in a Yamato. And I mean, even if you do see them, one of their problems is that your turret traverse tends to be pretty slow. So you can't really dynamically react while trying to shoot in one direction and then the enemy pops up in another one, right? It takes a long time to actually switch targets. Oh yeah, and here it begins. We're at 80,000 HP. We're gonna just pop the heal immediately, because I think we're gonna need all the HP we can get. Unless we delete this Des Moines here. Oh, and we're even being visited by the aircraft carrier gods. We did get a nice hit on the Des Moines. This should ward her off for a while. I was hoping for a little bit better though. Oh no, we're being hit by the carrier cruiser again. And he did start a fire. But damage control party was fine. I would otherwise have double fire if I hadn't DCP'd it. Now the worry is that there's gonna be a battleship behind that gap, so I need to be careful of that, because if I get spotted here, that battleship could end my game. My entire team seems to have disappeared behind me. That's okay. I'm a battleship, and that's what battleships are for. I'm a little worried that droid is gonna pop up and then the shelling continues. Yeah, I think that's the droid. Incoming fire alert. If I was a battleship with guns that turned a little bit faster, it would be fine. I would point them at the droid and just start shelling. But as a Yamato, it's going to be very difficult. Because if I want to do that, I would have to turn them for like a minute, or I would have to turn my ship. And in that case, that would be very dangerous, because, well, that Borgonia just popped up out of nowhere. Okay, we're down to 23,000. This is not looking good. And we're being assailed by the droid. It was doing 400 damage per hit, but she's just hitting me constantly over and over. And the thing is, even if I could hit the droid, it's not like that would stop her. She's a ship that can just park and keep sailing backwards and forwards at like 15 kilometers and just be very difficult to hit. Okay, at least we managed to remove one threat. Goodbye Borgonia, but now there's an Alsace replacing her. Luckily though, my teammates are actually supporting me. Very well done. Thank you, Shimakaze. Ooh, and the enemy is actually coming back. Oh, I really wanted to take that shot on the Seattle. But I think she is actually gonna shell me from behind an island, and the Des Moines has popped up from its hole as well. But I have some help. The Buffalo is here too, and I think she's gonna tank some of the shells being fired. Okay, we gotta deal with this Des Moines. If I don't, she's gonna be the end of me. Okay, the carrier gods are angry again. Go away, Johann de Witt. Well, damage control party is available, so... well, we didn't need it. Too few bombs hit. Very good. Thank you very much, Buffalo. The only reason too few bombs hit is because the Buffalo was there to actually block the, or like give anti-air to shoot down the planes. I think we're gonna get away, especially with the Alsace going behind an island. We're healing, we're at 20,000 HP. Yeah, I think we're probably gonna be okay. The main question is, are we gonna be threatened from another direction? And I think the answer is no. Since only Iwami really is a threat from there. Speaking of incoming fire alert, my captain skills feel a little odd. I've had them for a while, and I don't really remember why I picked them. I like them, but I feel like I could have taken something else than incoming fire alert. I suppose it is nice when you're at a decent range in a battleship, but I don't think something like Yamato can really react well enough to that. So it feels a little bit wasted. Is that Shimakaze pushing? That's a bold move, Cotton. Well, maybe Montana is dead. I suppose Shimakaze watched too many Paolo Emilia videos and felt jealous. Well, now she got to do what Paolo Emilia does. Launch all your torpedoes and then die. Although she did get the tier 10 battleship in return, maybe it's okay. Oh, we're still being shelled. Thank God the heal is available again. You know, fire prevention would have been very nice this game. Maybe I should have dropped the incoming fire alert. Now the build does allow me to take the acceleration upgrade, which is pretty nice on Yamato, since you do like to stop quite a lot. The turret traverse on the ship is slow enough that you just can't react quickly when you need to switch targets if you're at a medium or a close range. But if you're far away, it's fine, and if you're far away, well, suddenly you might be threatened by something, so the acceleration can be pretty nice. Anyway, we're down to 20,000 HP again. We do have HP to heal, we just don't have the heal available yet. I kindly asked one of my other battleships on my team to actually go and tank, because they seem to have a lot more HP. Our FTG has like 70% HP, Alsace is half, North Carolina has like 80% HP. Oh, is this the carrier menace in our game? Hello, Johann de Witt. Please accept these 416mm shells. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Oh, that felt good. What goes around, comes around. Maybe we can even win this match. HP wise, we seem to be doing alright. The enemy is a little bit better off, but I think we should be. It should be possible, especially with the Alsace pushing. Oh, hello Des Moines. I wanted to do this for a while. Please land, please. And next up we focus the Alsace. The FTG has turned around, so maybe it's time for me not to get too far away as well. Oh, perfect. Des Moines wasn't getting out of that one. Oh, we have a fully healthy Z52. She could actually deal with the droid if she wanted to. I think at least. Anyway, Alsace is stuck now, so I think it's gonna be goodbye to the Alsace as well. Oh yeah, never mind. What was that? Well, somebody else is gonna do it at least. We have a carrier god of our own, a better one. And the Good and Lu did actually finish off the Alsace. Great. Now we're in a decent position. Their Seattle is healthy, so is their Z10, but we're doing pretty alright too. Okay, come on Seattle, show me that broadside, please. Just catch these shells and go poof. Oh, what a disappointment. What a disappointment. 6,000 is still pretty good, but it's still disappointing. By the way, I would like to point out, look at the minimap, look at what that droid is doing. As I said, she's basically parked and just keeps shelling because all her guns are at the front and all she has to do is go forward and backwards while staying at a decent range, and she can avoid most of the shells fired at her. It's very hard to actually sink a droid in this kind of open water position. But I think we might have to. I don't think there are any other targets. And finally our guns are actually pointed this way, so let's do that. Now, my aim was there completely off, because what I thought droid was doing was, you know, running away, just sailing away directly. But no, she's actually reversing, and because of that all my shells missed. Because, you know, who would just stand there and shoot and fight a Z52, a Friedrich der Grosse and a Good and Lu all at the same time? Nobody's sane, but I mean, he's a droid player, so can he even be called sane? I'm gonna instead try to help my North Carolina deal with this Wisconsin and the Baltimore. Torpedoes? From what? Oh, the Z10. Right. Okay. Okay, Wisconsin is over there. North Carolina is gonna make contact in a bit. There she is. Let's line up the... Oh, Baltimore's coming too. Perfect. Maybe we can catch the Baltimore off guard. Maybe she won't expect salvos on her broadside from this far away. They do think they're probably gonna kill the NC right now. Oh, she survived. With 300 HP. 1 overpen and she's toast. Come on. Surely we can do it. By the way, we have 30,000 HP. Now we're one of the healthier ships in the game. We've barely held our ship together, but now, finally, we actually are one of the healthier ones. And the 6 heals we've had definitely have come in handy. Well, we've only used 5 so far. Okay, if Wisconsin just goes around the island, she's gonna show us broadside. If she is. But she doesn't appear to be, and now I might be in trouble instead. If Z10 commits to fighting me, this could be bad. Oh, 6,000 damage. Okay, anyway, we can turn away. Z10 doesn't seem to be committing to the fight. Yet. Because the worry was that if Z10 commits to a fight, I might have to show broadside to the Wisconsin. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. We did a nice salvo on the Z10 though. And I guess we gotta pull back. This is a bit too spicy for me. Especially since Wisconsin is behind the island, so She is shielded from the North Carolina. I would be fighting the Wisconsin alone, and I would rather not do that. Okay, Druid, I've had enough of you. Look at that guy. Look, she just reversing slowly or going forward slowly and just keeps shooting over and over like a rainbow. Almost like a bridge even. Okay, come on. I mean, she is 19 kilometers away. She's reversing still, so let's just take our shot. Okay, come on. Oh, she disappeared too. But it didn't matter. Shells were already underway, and now our Kraken will heal us for the next 2 minutes. If we had HP to heal, that is. We don't. But if we had, it would. I believe it should also give me an improved gun reload. This is because of I use the special Japanese captain that gets the bonuses for getting the Kraken Unleashed medal. Sadly, this doesn't happen with every other ship. Okay, well now I think we can win. Wisconsin, your time's up, buddy. I was hoping we would be able to pincer the Wisconsin, but I suppose the NC coming from this angle is a little bit more reasonable. She's gonna accelerate forward, almost certainly. Oh, she's turning away. Okay, that's pretty good for me. Come on. Z-10's gonna pop up at any moment here. Oh, perfect. Nice. Citadel to end it as well. Oh no, Wisconsin that's pretty impressive. So, Z-10. Your days are numbered, buddy. It's a bit funny. She's been sitting in the middle of the entire map for quite a while, right? She sailed there quite early, and she has been there for a long time, and somehow she is the last ship left on his team. Wait, Z-10? Is she running away? Surely she won't. Surely she will fight to the death. Because there's only, what, 1 minute left? Buddy, what are you planning to do? Don't run. Turn and fight. Come on. Oh no, I mean, she's gonna run behind that island. There's just no way she isn't. Why would you do this, buddy? Why don't you fight us? Sure, you don't have much of a chance, but you could at least farm a little bit more damage. This will be my last shot here. Don't think we're gonna get any more. Not enough. Maybe Johan David can get it. Maybe. Or I mean Guden Lu. Come on. 15 seconds. Come on. There's no way she's gonna pop up to fight again, right? Please, Z-10. Please, let's finish it like men. Oh no, yeah, she is squarely behind that island. No chance. That's very sad. Could have had my 7th kill. But we'll only have to settle with 6 kills and 250,000 damage. Pfft, what plebeian stats. We needed that 7th, okay? This was a very nice Yamato game. We got 6 kills, 6 citadels, and 6 secondary hits. Clearly what happened is that our secondaries each citadeled the ship, which then sank. We got a devastating strike, Confederate, Kraken, fireproof, you name it. 3059 base XP. Guden Lu, you get a compliment. And so do you, North Carolina. Oh, and of course the Druid gets a compliment. That guy played really well. Just his team kinda let him down. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would like to thank the patrons on Patreon. Thank you very much for your continued support, and I hope I'll see you guys next time.